How's it going, everybody? ISReaper31, and I'd like to welcome you back to my manager sim mode on FIFA 15 using the Moddingway 1.5 with the it's a lot to say, Matrix Database 4.0. The first episode, we played the preseason friendlies and kind of got a rough setup and kind of got some ideas for the team. So now the plan is, show you real quick. We will simulate the 4 games this episode. I'm gonna try to do it on a monthly basis, depending on, and if they keep going well, maybe I'll do a couple more months. But I think for this episode, we're gonna focus just on the March because we have opening weekend against Chicago, then another short week against Dallas and Vancouver and the Red Bulls. So it'll be interesting to see when we get started here. We'll go ahead and sim up. Oh. Our scout has... No, we got some database, or some guys scouted. Gotta love the scouting network. Okay, our first monthly youth scout report is in. So let's take a look real quick before we get going, and we can see a bunch of 16-year-olds. With rope, 60 over 82. 62 over 84. Chris Wondolowski. Okay. Looks like a midfielder type. 55-75 goalkeeper potential. 64-88. He looks to be very good. And 59-81. He does not look so good. So far, I think the best one is Luis Balanchan right now. And if you don't really use the youth scouts, because I plan to make this career mode last all 30 seasons. The one thing you do want to look for is potential. And he's not going to say, not to say he's ever going to get up to 84, but he has the potential to be somewhere in that range from 62 to 84. So you kind of want to look for a range. You know, you always want to look in the low end of the potential. 64 is probably about the highest, and he'll probably be around a 70. So that's pretty good. And he's already pretty high up, so he might grow. Well, it's already seen with those Matrix, it grows pretty fast now. Anyway, we'll keep scouting them. I really won't sign anybody right away until we've got the team kind of where we want it. Alright, first game. And we'll take a quick look at the news as manager ISReaper31 prepares for competitive debut. It's an interesting encounter, blah blah blah. I said some things in the media. Alright, they're projecting. I'm starting Kennedy, Kenny, Burling, Bonica Negra, Toji, Rio Coker, Chavez. Okay. I do try to base my team on that. I may try that and see how that works. Yeah, why not? Let's try it. Chavez. Okay. Alright guys, I'll be right back and I'll reset the lineup here and try to figure out what we're going to do for this first game. Okay guys, we're back. We're gonna try the news media's suggestion, just to try out some players. We're gonna bring in Chavez here on the right, Coker and Pellegrini switch along with Torres and Bora, and we'll see how this works. If not, I don't. And there we'll take a look at who's got on the bench. You know, we got a good, decent size. We got some good players coming off the bench if we need it. So let's go ahead and play this first match. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. We're at home. Let's see if we can put on a show for bring the fans in. So that's the formation that I run, 4-4-1. So it's a second here. Here we go. Let's get the game started. And it's off. Okay. Yellow card for Bora. Barrera scores. Nice. Gets the first goal of the season, 15th minute. Very tight, contested game. They equalize. I learned. Ooh, it's getting close. Oh, Bora got sent off. And just like that, we end in a draw. Our striker got sent off. That's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. So, kind of uninspiring win. We scored early, but we couldn't manage to hold on. And letting us know that our player
Major League Soccer
has been
Chivas USA 1, Chicago Fire 1.
There was a quick little update and saying it's 1-1. Maybe I'll try to shut up for those. And yeah, he's been suspended. Isn't that nice? Yes. Go ahead and delete that. Quick look at the news. Maybe it's better I don't say. Their poor defenses play led to a goal. Okay. So our poor defense managed to give up the goal. Take away our chance for our first win of the season. So we quickly have to rebound. We have a short turnaround, and we're down one of our best strikers. We've been down a striker that was dominating the preseason. So I'm gonna pause it right here, and I'll get back to you. Give me just a second. Okay, we're back. Just had to do a quick little range my scouts around, get scouts on more players. So go ahead and advance up to the Dallas game. We might have to make some changes to the lineup.
Who's playing who in Major League Soccer? The league leaders, Philadelphia Union, host 6th placed Montreal Impact, while 2nd placed Chivas USA travel to 3rd placed FC Dallas. In 3rd place, New York Red Bulls face a trip to 4th placed Chicago Fire.
There you go. You heard the little. We're playing a big Western Conference game tied with FC Dallas. Take a quick look there at the team. What they want me to start. A couple changes. Looks like. Go look at here. See if any of my players made Team of the Week. It does not look like we did. Oh well, we didn't have any Players of the Week last week, so. Alright guys, I'll get back to you here once I finish editing the lineups. Alright, we're back. We're going to switch the formation a little bit. We're going to go to a more 4-5-1 formation. Maybe that'll help with our defensive pressure in the midfield. A few guys going to make the dues. Going to have Hurtado in, Lockheed, Minda, and Sturgis are going to make their debuts in my career mode along with Avila. I'm going to put Riviera up top here at Cam alongside just Torres as the lone striker. Obviously, the last match, our Bora got suspended, so we're going to have to make do. Hopefully this team will do alright, and they look pretty fresh, so here we go. Controller's being difficult. Alright boys, let's see what we can do against Dallas here. A big conference matchup here. So we're on the road. Let's see what's going to happen here. They drew with Montreal last game. They're going to run a 4-4-2, so let's see. Here we go. Kickoff's underway. Back and forth matchup. Minda gets a card. Perez scores in the 20th minute. Come on, boys. We haven't lost a match yet so far in this season, including the preseason. We've drawn, and the offense just doesn't look like it's there. Castillo with a goal. That's 2. Riviero gets it back. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's get another one. Let's get another one. Come on. And that is it. We end up losing on the road 2-1 to FC Dallas. Disappointing result, to say the least, but we'll just have to rebound, learn from it, and rebound. So there you can see on the ticker also Salt Lake defeated Toronto. So that should knock us down.
Major League Soccer. Chicago Fire 1, New York Red Bulls 2, Colorado Rapids 1, Portland Timbers 1, FC Dallas 2, Chivas USA 1, New England Revolution 2, Vancouver Whitecaps 1, Philadelphia Union 3, Montreal Impact 2, Real Salt Lake 4, Toronto FC 1, Seattle Sounders 1, Columbus Crew 0.
There we go, the results of the games. So now we got another quick turnaround to play the Whitecaps. Go quickly over the news real quick. Fans are concerned or left questioning the man in charge yesterday's defeat. Should have been able to win. Began one eventually as Reapers to make a change soon. It seems the Chiefs wants to move quickly to spill. So the fans are a little upset that we didn't get the job done. Fair play to them. And I'm just trying to, it's early days yet. Okay. They're saying we're playing a bit cautious right now. So, you know, obviously it's a new system, so we'll go for that. Alright guys, I'll be right back and we'll get ready to start the third match. Okay, we just got an email from the board. The last match was not the one we want to see end in defeat, and we are concerned of the negative effect you're stalked amongst the supporters. Obviously, because they were a little pissed off at the last match. So the board, which in this case is owned by Major League Soccer, says, come on, you can't put up games like that. And also, Mr. Felix Barra's eligible for selection again, so we'll get him back in the team. That should help. So, let's go ahead and sim up to the next match. Okay. Ooh.
Who's playing who in Major League Soccer? The league leaders, Seattle Sounders, entertain 10th placed Toronto FC, while 2nd placed New York Red Bulls are at home to 4th placed Colorado Rapids. In 3rd place, FC Dallas travel to 9th placed Sporting Kansas City.
Alright, we didn't even make the cut of the news, but we are playing the Whitecaps in the 3rd game here. And we're playing our former teammate Rosales, who we let go this season. And let's see what they have for the lineups. Oh. Okay. Alright boys, we'll go make some changes to the lineups and we'll get right back on it. Here, give me just a sec. Alright, here we go. Here's what we're going to try. We're going to try a 4-4-2 with a diamond formation. Hopefully that'll help. Going to bring Coker back in at CDM. Going to bring our wingers back that we played well in the first game, Barrett and Chavez. Bora obviously going back up top with Torres. Going to put Ria Vieira up there. Hopefully those 3 can work very well. They're my 3 best players at the moment on the team, so we might as well stick with them. In the back, we got Toja, Bocanegra, Burling, and Kaji. So, without further ado, let's go to the match, shall we? Oh. Alright, we're ready. We're at home. We need to do something here. Bottom of the table clash right now. Another Western Conference rival here, so we need to show the fans that we mean business. So hopefully we can bring it to the Whitecaps. So here we go. First half, kickoff. Here we go. Our goal at Kennedy's been kind of on a poor run of form lately, and Jose Morales, the ex-player at Chivas, scores 20 minutes in. Oh, wow. Morales scores again. Oh, he is tearing the hearts out of the Chivas fans. Oh, this is going to be a bad result. And we get shut out 2-0. Oh, boy. Disappointing result there. So let's go ahead and get back to the main screen and listen to the highlights from around the league, shall we?
Major League Soccer. Chivas USA 0, Vancouver Whitecaps 2, Portland Timbers 2, Chicago Fire 1. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Philadelphia Union with 9 points. In second, New York Red Bulls with 7 points. In third, Houston Dynamo with 4 points. In fourth, New England Revolution with 4 points. Bottom of the table, Sporting Kansas City with no points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, DC United with no points. Third bottom, Toronto FC with 1 point. At the top of the table, we have new leaders in FC Dallas with 7 points. In second, Seattle Sounders with 7 points. In third, Real Salt Lake with 5 points. Bottom of the table, Chivas USA with 1 point. And then reading up the table, second bottom, San Jose Earthquakes with 1 point.
There we go. Not good. Last 2 games, not good enough. As you can see, no love for Rolas at Chivas USA. He definitely came back with a full vengeance and took it out on us. Well, my quote is, well, we can't win them all. Oh, man. The fans were less than happy with the recent side results. So 3 games in, we've only had 1 point. So not a good way to start. So if you want to give me 1 second, I'm going to sort through my emails. And we'll go ahead and scout some more players, and then we'll get back on it. Alright, boys, we're back. Let's go ahead and advance to the final match of the episode. We get a little break here at the end of the month, and here we go, playing the Red Bulls.
Who's playing who in Major League Soccer? While second-placed New York Red Bulls host 9th-placed Chivas USA.
Yay.
4th-placed Houston Dynamo visit 5th-placed Vancouver Whitecaps.
Did we get a star of the week? Anybody's star of the week? Nope. We did not. Surely Morales made it. Yeah, Morales had a Vancouver and Dallas. Man, we gave most of the week's star performers were against us. So we had a break, reevaluate the team. So there's the projected lineup we're going to use. So let's give me a second here while I rearrange the team. So give me 1 sec. Alright, here we go. I'm going to try this formation. It's a little bit of a kind of a more of a 4-3-1-2 almost. We're going to bring Dunn in for his debut. Play in kind of the holding midfield. Obviously not much changes. Bolanos is going to play on the right instead of Chavez, and other than that, pretty much the same. Herdato's going to come in center back, and we'll see how it goes, boys. It's going to be a tough match against the Red Bulls. They're doing pretty well, so let's go ahead and get started. Sim the match. They've been on a good form. They've won 2 and a draw, so they're on 7 points while we're on 1. So hopefully we can steal one here. So let's get into the action. And it's looking like so far so good. Very close-knit game. Second half here. No goals. We haven't had a lot of goals scored. It's looking like... Oh, Carrera off the bench gets a goal. Very nice. Oh, and he took a knock. Ooh. But just like that, we get our first win of the season. It came in the last game of this month. Carrera off the bench. Coming in for Bora. And unfortunately, it looks like he's taking a knock. We'll have to see how serious it is. But, good road win against the Eastern Conference team and the New York Red Bulls. So we'll go ahead and advance, and we'll listen to the wrap-up.
Major League Soccer. Colorado Rapids 0, Sporting Kansas City 2, DC United 1, Chicago Fire 2, FC Dallas 2, Portland Timbers 1. New York Red Bulls 0, Chivas USA 1. San Jose Earthquakes 2, New England Revolution 1. Vancouver Whitecaps 1, Houston Dynamo 2. Let's have a look at what those results mean for tonight's league tables. At the top of the table remain Philadelphia Union with 9 points. In second, Houston Dynamo with 7 points. In third, New York Red Bulls with 7 points. In fourth, Columbus Crew with 6 points. Bottom of the table, DC United with no points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Montreal Impact with 2 points. Third bottom, Toronto FC with 4 points. At the top of the table, we have new leaders in FC Dallas with 10 points. In second, Seattle Sounders with 8 points. In third, Real Salt Lake with 6 points. Bottom of the table, Colorado Rapids with 2 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Los Angeles Galaxy with 2 points.
Alrighty, so that was the quick update on what's going on in the league. We'll take a closer look at the standings here in a little bit. Oh, here it is. Lucky goal leaves New York Red Bulls manager flabbergasted. So it sounded like the Johns was 50 and his team still had chances to clear the ball before it ended up. So he's blaming the officials for not calling Carrera being in the box. And there you see he suffered a femur contusion. He'll be out 3 days, so he shouldn't be out too long. Not a bad injury. Just looks like he had a little cut on his leg. He should be fine, but very good win. Even though it was a lucky goal, but it was good defensive on our part. So managing to sneak a win. Let's go ahead. And before we go on, is there any emails worth mentioning? As you can see there on the inbox, our scouts found everything in Chile. I'm not going to move them until everybody's been scouted, and then I'll figure out where I want to move them. If you guys have any ideas, let me know where you want him to go. Yeah, let's go take a look at the table here in the West. We're 4 games in. We finished 1, and 2. We've had 3 goals. We've given up 5. So our defense has not been the best, but that last game definitely showed up. So we're sitting right now in 6th. So a point per game a month. Not the best, but it's still early on the season. But I mean, I'm a little surprised to see LA Galaxy have only 2 games in and 2 draws. So we're going to take advantage when we can. So, but look at that. Dallas up there in first in the East. Or in the West, sorry. And let me take a look at the East. Got Philly, Dynamo, blah, blah, blah. So, not too bad, but not great either. And we'll take a look at the team stats for Chivas. So, goals. Carrera, Barrera, and Riviero have been our goal scorers. Carrera in 1 game. That was his only game he played last season. He unfortunately got hurt, but managed to get a goal, so that's very good. We'll just do this average-wise. Matthew Dunn, look at that. Got a clean sheet, and he played very well. That 75 really means 7.5, so very good for Dunn. Carrera did very well on his day, coming on for his debut. Finley has an assist this season. Oh, let's take a look at who's got the assist. Oh, so Bora and Finley both have assists this season. So yeah, the goal scoring's not there. At least Kennedy finally got his first clean sheet this season. Who's been kind of underperforming so far this season? I think our defense has been kind of iffy. Yeah, Bocanegra, our captain's kind of just sitting kind of midway, but we got a lot of guys playing that month. We only got a few guys that didn't get any game time, but that's okay. They'll get game time eventually, at least in the cup. But so far, yeah, that's that. So, all right, guys. So I'm gonna end the episode there. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for my sim manager mode season with Chivas USA. Take care, guys.